KCMO Talk Radio. Now on FM at 95.7. It's time for What If Wednesday.
What if, instead of having you on this radio station, there was somebody else?
All right. John Anthony, what is on your rundown, my man?
All right, so let's do this. What if the Missouri House doesn't pass an infrastructure bill that the Missouri Senate wants?
Then there will be zero funding for the Royals and the Chiefs by Friday's 6 p.m. deadline. This is the undercurrent of the entire story. The headlines from the Star and other local media, as you may have seen, is Missouri House okays Royals Chiefs funding. Yeah, and the Senate didn't even take it up last night. I've seen headlines saying that the Senate filibustered. The Senate didn't filibuster last night. They didn't do anything. They just didn't take it up. They just let it be. And that's because the Senate's ticked off at the House because the House did not pass a bill the Missouri Senate wanted. It's House Bill 19. It's basically $500 million in infrastructure. And you've got Missouri Senate Republicans in Poplar Bluff who are like, wait, you guys in the House aren't going to pass our bill for like crime labs, and then you want us to basically sign off on $50 million a year for pro sports teams in Kansas City? How's that make the Missouri U.S. Senator down in Joplin look? Can't do it. Political suicide. So if the House doesn't get its act together, and the House is led by John Patterson here in Kansas City, he's a Lee Summit guy. He's a Jackson County guy. He obviously wants these teams to get this money. He's a proponent to this bill. But he's got to get his house in order, no pun intended, in order to get what he wants for the Chiefs and the Royals. And if that doesn't all come together today, tomorrow, maybe Friday, then this whole conversation about the Chiefs and the Royals getting some state funding, at least for now, is going to be a moot point.
The governor could turn into Lundberg and go, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and have you come on in for some extra work. It's just that we're a little behind. Need to catch up.
That could be a little Lundberg action from Kehoe. What's next?
What if Trump to the Mideast is as much about defense as it is about offense?
Well, then you know what? I don't want to say it's 4D chess or art of the deal because that's a little cliche, but there is more than what meets the eye. And I think Mr. Wonderful, as he's dubbed, Kevin O'Leary, was on Fox yesterday. And you got that clip there, Mark? Can we play that clip of Kevin O'Leary on Fox with our friend Harris Faulkner? And he made the point that Trump, some people said he was like cozying up to the Saudis yesterday. He's in Qatar today. The strategy is more about making sure these countries do not latch on to China. Everything is about making sure that China does not become the global superpower. That's what this is really about. And I thought Kevin O'Leary explained it very well yesterday.
Really, what's going on with this trip are two things. One is China. He doesn't want China to develop a relationship in what I call the Middle East circle of friendship, and that is Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the United Arab Emirates. And then you ask yourself, why are all these AI guys with him? What's with that? And I'll tell you what it's about. At the end of this week, he has a meeting in Abu Dhabi. And what's happened in the last 2 years, maybe it's taken 3, but U.S. is number 1 in AI development and spending. Number 2 is China. Number 3 now, and very advanced in certain verticals, is the United Arab Emirates. They are so far ahead in many different verticals. And he wants to see that cooperation on AI be removed from the China model, because remember there was talk about the UAE starting to talk to China about AI. He doesn't want any of that. He wants these companies to form very strong bonds in AI, and when we get later this week to the UAE, that's what you're going to hear about. This is crucial. So China and AI, and of course all this money talk's fantastic, but we're in an economic war with China, and he is cutting them off at the pass in the fastest growing region on earth, the Middle East.
That is well said. Frankly, I don't think Trump could explain it as well as Kevin O'Leary just did there.
UAEIOIO.
Yeah, LGBT plus division.
Many
sign.
initials.
All right. What's next?
All right. Based on the schedules being released tonight at 7 p.m., what if the Chiefs are now America's team?
Then get used to more bizarre kickoff times. And here's what we've got. The schedule, as John noted, gets released tonight on NFL Network. But some of the schedule has been leaked.
Leaking as we speak.
So here's what we know. We know that the Chiefs will play on Thanksgiving Day on the road in Dallas against the Cowboys. That is going to be a 3:30 kickoff Thanksgiving Day in Dallas against the Cowboys. That leaked this morning. We found out earlier in the week that they will also play on Christmas night, 7:15 at Arrowhead against the Denver Broncos. So Thanksgiving Day and Christmas Day. Week 1, they will be in Brazil on Friday night, streaming on YouTube September 5th, taking on the Chargers. We now also know, leaking here in the last couple of minutes, Week 2 will be the home opener in Kansas City against the Philadelphia Eagles. The Super Bowl rematch is coming to Kansas City. That will be on Sunday, September 14th, 3:25 kickoff on Fox.
Taylor Swift to the concession stand, please.
Yeah, Chiefs and Eagles. Taylor's got a hot dog waiting for her right now at Arrowhead that day. And then Week 3, Sunday Night Football in New York, technically New Jersey, against the Giants. So we've got that leaking as we speak, and no noon kicks yet. So
yeah, prime time.
A lot of prime time action, as you would expect, for the Kansas City Chiefs. And when you're the top biller and the top draw in the sport, this is what you get. So as the schedule continues to leak out, we'll bring it to you here on KCMO. How about that? Home opener, Sunday, September 14th, against the Eagles, a Super Bowl rematch.